General Secretary, GCPP. Sitting down to Dazi, good morning, as you saying.
Mr. Speaker, good morning. Now, what's it?
Radiado Mehoya, Ona Udi General Secretary, no, Okwa Park na. Aya Omama sitting allowance, Anna. I see. But Andra Muko Mono, what was the agenda? I mean, Komodieno Eko Kosi saying, as a political party, the more satisfied with a Juma ECIS so far.
Mr. Speaker, and the payment we see financial pumping. I would say that yesterday, Yama Miji Mensa was present at IPAC, and on my opening remarks, and in an opening remarks, we indicated that the registration exercise has been successful, except the few challenges that happened the first 2 days. Now, obviously, some king na yeba into the substance of the issues. One of the things I raised in there, I have a serious disappointment. The Electoral Commission press release the order of Facebook page on the 20th of May about the incident that happened in Kessben. The Electoral Commissioner, there for the past 3 years, they have been advocating for the use of the Ghana card as the sole identity for registration. Rather, supported illegal applicants and what the Ghana card is based to use the guarantor system. And is that not an indictment on the process that they've been doing so far? And young Mami Jemeza said there, she is also worried the way I am worried that happened. Then I said, how possible? Because one of them released them later. So if you say you are worried, how possible that did that happen? In the first place, per CI 91, so it will be the fake identity and our fake information or your offense. So that person should have been arrested. But those 17 people were rather assisted to go through the registration using the guarantor system. That means we even have a problem with the Ghana card. The use of the Ghana card as a sole identity, we have a problem with it. It even shows that we should not be rushing the process. And so I am disappointed and surprised this morning. One of the news are all surrounding there. The Electoral Commission is going to push a new bill in Parliament to use the Ghana card as the sole identity. When you have 63% of the registration exercise offered, 63% of the people use the guarantor system, what will be your interest to push such a bill now?
Yes, but no, Madi Jibril said even the concerns on that, the usage of Ghana card as the source document for registration moving forward, or say AMA on the table for discussion. It wasn't part of more deliberation Amoyen and Dra.
No, yesterday it came up a bit. It came up because when I raised that issue about the Ghana card, the response of Madam Jane Mensah was that is why they were pushing for the use of the Ghana card. Then I indicated that, you see, since your Ghana card, you have to pay about 250. I'm the what is I want to go to 300 cities. So what is anybody's interest to go and get the card? And then they are able to declare it. So I want to come and go for what the book Ghana card, because she was talking about 2020 and more people use the Ghana card than the guarantor system. So officially then go for Ghana card, but they are not using it. Now Dr. Manibu Amasuka there, you see, already they have seen minors who have the Ghana card.
Okay.
So we shouldn't be so fixated on the issue of the Ghana card. And then Madam Jemensa responded there, Onokampona on year dodo, it's not that much. And Dr. Manuma said you can't conclude that it's not that much. We should be careful about it. So that was the discussion on it. Now to the issue of, so now we would now go and start a new bill to push. We didn't even get there. The only discussion about it was when I raised the issue about Prisiga, that you, the commission that want to use Ghana card, is now supporting to push through the guarantee. That defeats the whole process. So that's an indictment on the whole process that they talked about. Another interesting thing that happened was transfer of votes. You see, it looks like, and it became evident today, some of the registration officers do not even understand the rules of the game, which is the usage of CI 91 as amended. Because sometimes you realize that people who have registered under 12 months, and one more registration, they even want to allow them to go and do transfer. But per the rules. And that's why I always say that let's play by the rules of the game. And the rules of the game is going by the CI. Per the same rules, if you have those who qualify to register to transfer their votes should be not less than 12 months on the register. It seems to me that they register and you are going to transfer your vote. The only people that are exempted are security officers. Per the duty on that day, they are going to be posted at a different place. Those are the only ones that they give opportunity to. Until when we talked about that, Madam Jimenez Sakade, their officers should be aware because they train them, they have a voluminous manual and all that. And some of us said they need to be given instructive manual. All political parties should also have a copy so that we all go by it. No, we create them in Yamanai or polling stations or their offices when these things are happening.
Very well.
And then the BVR issue. Now, finally, Electoral Commission says the understanding of the serial numbers that the NDC and Election Watch was asking for is not what they thought it is. And when we feel there, they are asking for the manufacturer's serial number of the Electoral Commission. And it was a very interesting one too.
I see. But so far, generally, more as you say, processes okay. Now, what are the final figures easy at the moment?
Mr. Speaker, I'm not going to the process in our work, okay. I'm sure your reporters have gone around yourself, seeing some of the things that are happening. You are showing videos of some of the things that have happened. We can conclude today this process and how Yamakono has been the best. Yes, you might not have 100% of every situation, but by now we should be seeing much, much more improvement. And I believe the commission shouldn't have the posture of always defending everything. Sometimes listen to feedback and use the feedback to improve your system. Before they started this process, I remember at IPAC meeting, it was raised that more troubleshoot more equipment and to ensure that they can withstand some of these network challenges and also everything has been done. Then you go to the field and then you are having network challenges. You are also over-relying on only one service provider. But we know the situation in Ghana. So why do you do that? All these things were discussed. So if they had listened to those feedbacks, I'm sure we wouldn't have the challenge that happened. She mentioned some figures, but you see, even though on the count there, these figures are certified, it will not change like the way their infographics have been changing upside down. But I think they should provide us with those information so that we can interrogate it as it should be. Because
very well. Because I've been cross-checking the infographics, from their website on Twitter and then X and then on Facebook as well. Those were the places I want to post this sign about. But the last infographics, was at day 11, at the end of day 11, and one more a posted last one. All the subsequent days, one more and 5 figures, very well. Mami,